Howdy fellow YouTubers, Mr. Z Bunch Numbers here. Been a good long time since I put a video out. Apologize for that. Been really kind of busy with work, and I don't know, I've kind of come a little bit more accustomed to posting on the HotWheelsCollectors.com website, mostly because this year I really wanted to become an official member of the HotWheelsCollectors.com website, mostly because later this year they're going to have the Sweet 16 reproduction of the original custom Camaro. So I decided to join the Redline Club. So there's my RLC number, 60,756, in the 2013 Redline Club. You can see this fancy chrome Copo Camaro. Came with a little patch. We were in the blue wave. There's a chrome, red, blue, and purple being the most produced version. But anyways, we got into the Redline Club this year, and pretty excited about that. So Mrs. Z got a blue one, and off of eBay I picked up a purple one for $19.95, I think it was. But yeah, part of the Redline Club now. So if you guys want to keep up with me a little bit more, if you're interested, hop on to HotWheelsCollectors.com. My user tag on there is HotWheelsLocoDCO with a capital D, C, and O. So yeah, if you want to catch up with me a little bit more, see what I'm finding. I post a lot on the Hot Wheels Club boards, but I'm going to try to pop up here and there and put some videos here up on YouTube. So I'm not going to totally bail on YouTube, but I don't know, it's just been easier for me now to do HotWheelsCollectors.com just because I work a lot and don't have a ton of time. So anyways, I apologize for not doing so many videos, but I'll try to keep my face on here occasionally. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and get to these cars because I got a lot to show you in a short amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Arrows that I've picked up lately. Picked up off eBay the 77 Plymouth Arrow. The error on this one is it has an uncrimped body, which means if I were to open this thing up, take that rubber band off, that body would come completely off. It would not, it would rotate on that little pin there, but it would come completely off without any effort because those little tabs there weren't pressed in around that little notch for the body. Picked that up for relatively cheap on eBay. Seller had a bad picture that had glare right over the spot where the error was, and he couldn't correct the listing, and he still decided to sell it to me. He's like, yeah, oh, it's no big deal. It was his mistake, so he decided to go ahead and honor his sale. And then I also got in a trade on HotWheelsCollectors.com this classic Nomad carded nerve hammer, I think this is. But yeah, this was included as a freebie in on one of my trades. And then I also got at Toys R Us this really sweet error, and there's a cool story behind it. I went into the Toys R Us, noticed a collector thumbing through the short cards there. Asked him if he was a collector. He said yeah, and kept on looking. Well, we started talking again later when I asked him if he found anything cool, and he said he mostly collects just muscle cars and stuff like that, and movie cars. And he said he was actually there to return a car, and I asked him, return a car? What do you mean return a car? He's like, oh yeah, you know that combat medic with the SWAT graphics? I was like, yeah. Well, the one I bought had no doors, and the windows are in backwards. I'm like, dude, you returned an error? I'll take it. So I ran up to the customer service desk and picked up this sweet error. So yeah, from one collector's trash is another collector's treasure. So you got those three. And then in another lucky eBay find, I picked this Nova up. And the cool thing about this one is it's missing the side tampos. So fresh and so clean. Yes, this was in a lot of 3 cars that said nothing about errors, and I saw in the picture that it looked so clean. I'm like, that don't look like the first edition I know of. I have this car, but not with the with the graphics on. It looks ugly, but without, nice. And then a car that I looked over probably about 3 or 4 times is this Acura NSX, missing the front wheel coloring on the trim ring. So yeah, I picked over this one probably a couple of times because it's an older mix, but just found it the other day. Then I got the proper chopper with the ews. It's not news, it's ews. Nobody wants to watch the news, it's ew. The ews chopper. Thought that was kind of a funny little minor graphic error. And this one's an oddball. Usually you see these little painting tape pieces inside the package on the car. But this one has it on the outside. That's not a Band-Aid, folks. That is the painter's tape on the card. I tried to pull it off, and it's actually adheres pretty tightly on there. So, I mean, that's a bizarre one. I've never seen this before. Usually they're on the inside of the card, so really bizarre on that one. And then a really common error is the slid forward windshield. I thought this was reverse windows, that's why I picked it up, but later figured out that it was just the slid forward window error. This thing is super common, and it's an ugly error, and I thought with reverse windows it would be a little bit cooler, but nope, it's the slider error, so I don't know, this one's, I'm almost on the point where it's like, why did I get this one? I'm going to rip it open and customize it or something, because I'm kind of mad that I got it. And then another one I picked up is this 69 Chevelle. This is the roll cage interior variation, a little bit harder to find. Found it on a short card. Very nice. And then my collector friend Pablo, he gave me this one. It's got a J-hook in the package. It's the '07 Chevy Tahoe. Really like this car. Nice car. And then we've got some older mainline cars. I picked up, this was the other two cars that was in the lot with that Nova. Got these two basically as freebies. Didn't really care about them, but they were in the lot nonetheless. And then this one also got from my friend Pablo. Did a little trade and got some mainlines from him. This is the opening trunk on the custom Volkswagen Beetle. And then also got the Audi R8 with the open hole 5 spokes. If I'm not mistaken, I have this one with 10 spoke wheels. And then also picked this one up at Wally World. Is a sweet looking hair splitter. So glad they got a metal hood on this thing, because the original version had a plastic hood that was really chintzy and cheapy and didn't work very good and wasn't very good for display. But it kind of counterbalances with that little top roof rack tire thing. It looks generic now, but overall I think this is a cool car and very cool. A little bit harder to find. And then the 57 Cadillac Eldorado. Yeah, nice to get this one. The Rock and Roll series, metal base, metal body. Very nice looking car. Great decos. Then I got the Thunderbird Pro Stock. Not liking this Tampo version. Wish I would have gotten the one that came out, I think it was last year in the Hot Ones maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me on that if I'm wrong. Then I also got the GMC Motorhome from the Hot Wheels. I think it's Nostalgia or whatever they're calling these things. I don't know. Not really too concerned about what these different series titles are or whatever. All I know is it looked cool. It's got the military graphics and nice kind of olive wheels. Also from Pablo, got a sweet set of the red lines from, let's see, what year is this? 09. 3, so you got the set. Got 67 Camaro, Dairy Delivery, 67 Shelby GT, the 69 Cougar Eliminator. Got the Dodge Challenger SRT8, the Jeep Scrambler, the very nice Mustang Mach-1, and we got the Chevelle SS Wagon, the Ford Fairlane GT, and last but not least, the ice cream truck. Very nice, Cornell Rice. And then I got a couple of mainlines, pickup trucks. Big thumbs up to Mattel for these two. Very nice decos on very nice trucks. Great colors. Man, these things are nice. Really nice trucks. And then another one that's kind of goofy. It's got the wrong collector number on the corner. Don't know which one the correct number is. I was just talking to the collector at Toys R Us, and he told me about this and said that it was a common mistake, and I think they're probably all printed that way, but still interesting nonetheless. I never picked it up, so I figured, what the heck, why not? And then also from Pablo, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701. Got this starship. Yes, Enterprise. Haven't seen any of these in the stores and any of the displays or dump-ins. They just haven't been in our stores. So luckily my collector friend Pablo hooked me up with that one. Then I got the Toyota 2000 GT, not the treasure hunt, but still nice. Very nice. Then I got a couple Combies. the short card and the long card. Figured, what the heck, I don't know, I might not even hang on to these, because to be honest, I don't like them that much, but, I don't know, we'll see what happens with these. Not sure what I want to do with them yet. Might hang on to them, might not. So anyways, on to the next couple. Got these rat bombs from my collector friend Pablo. He's going to use these for wheel swaps eventually. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with those yet, but I seem to be the only person that likes those kind of moon disc wheels. Then you got the Zamek set. Very impressed with the Camaro ZL1. Very purty. Nice graphicos. Sorry for the long video. I just wanted to get everything out of here, not do like 500 videos. Then I got a lot of 4 cars. Let's see if you can find the error. I got this for under $5. All 4 of these cars. And the error is the Swamp Buggy. The chassis is put on backwards. As you can see, the exhaust in the front and the windows in the back. This thing is goofed the heck up. Very goofy. Nice little error find. The listing said nothing about an error again. Just got lucky and caught it on the corner of my eye and said, whoa, error. And then the next thing I picked up, very nice for retail price, was this, I think, Motown Metal Series 5-pack. Very nice. Olds 442, Chevy Chevelle SS, Roadrunner, Cougar, and a Charger. Very, very nice pack. Also got the GM 5-pack for Sandy with the gold and black 67 Camaro. I'm not sure. I think it's called GM Rides or something like that, but it's from a few years ago. Also got that for retail price on eBay shipped. So it's been nice. Been kind of picking up some of them 5-packs that you don't see every day. And on to some T-Haunts in a dump bin that my friend already went through. He left one of these stink rods behind, so I picked that up in a dump bin. And it was kind of funny because it was a newer dump bin. This is a mixed G. I think it was HK's dump bin that I found this in. They must have dumped like one random G case. And then another one that my buddy left behind was the custom 77 Dodge van. Found this in the dump bin, the only one. And then I was at another Walmart and found this one in a Sidekick. So I found 2 of these. Not sure if I want to open one yet. And then at Toys R Us, in the short cards, found this Circle Tracker T-Haunt. T-Haunt. Very nice. Very surprised to find this. I don't usually find anything at Toys R Us just because there's a lot of collectors that door warm at that store. But yeah, found a T-Haunt. T-Haunt. Been a little bit lucky with the regulars lately. Now on to the super special cars. Picked this up off of the Evil Bay for, I think it was just over $7. Now the cool thing about this one, I'll try to pop the hood on this dog if I can. It's not cooperating with me. Darn you, you dog, you. There we go. Check that out. Painted engine Torero. Now you can see the engine's painted. If you close the hood, you can see the front edge of the hood isn't painted, and that's because it was open during the painting process. So it's a little bit of an error red line for $7. Also, another cool error I picked up is this Zamek custom Chevy pickup truck. Let's check it out. Oh, it's an unspun. As soon as I opened the package, the thing came apart on me. The rivet was actually somewhat touched. Somewhat touched. It's not completely clean on the bottom, but it comes completely apart freely with no resistance. So no different than an unspun to me. We'll take it. And then the treasure, the best for last. This was just a touch over $20, but oh boy, is it nice! Ooh, wait, check that out! A Flying Colors 31 doozy with the red lines. This sucker, if you can find one of these carded, unpunched, with a bubble that's not destroyed and a card that looks nice, you've done yourself good, because these things do not come by often, and when they do, they go for a pretty penny. I think the last one I saw that was in worse condition than this one, I think it went for like $89. I think $89 shipped or something like that, but it was not cheap, and I got this thing for $20, just a pinch over 20. So anyways, that was a really long-winded haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. Apologize for the length. Peace until my next update. Fly, monkey! Oh yeah.